All right, guys, we are here to tell you to get rid of your training partner.
Yes, but before, this is groundbreaking, earth-shattering day. You know why? Because this is the first time any of you have ever seen Michael Hearn in such shorts. I wish we had a little zoom-in action here. This is the first.
First time.
I mean, we've seen you in a Speedo, which none of us can get that out of our minds. But all right, back to kicking your training partner to the curb.
Time to get rid of your training partner, guys. And here is why.
Oh, well, see, he just asked me to do this like 10 minutes ago, and now he's going to look at me. There's a couple good reasons why.
Hold that thought.
Back to you.
That's going to be the opening, and then we'll go into this next part. So she'll cut that out. Ready?
Yeah.
Here's the real truth. We don't want you to get rid of your training partner. We just want to make sure you have the right training partner. And there's some things that both Heath and I grew up with that we do not see in today's society when it comes to a training partner.
So maybe we want to encourage you to be a better training partner, or maybe you could lovingly, gently just feed this feed to your training partner for some loving words of wisdom, maybe.
I agree.
Yeah?
If your training partner is somebody that's there for you in the sense of they're getting ready for something, and that is the only time they're there for you, when they're getting ready, then that's probably not a good training partner. They're going to probably leave you high and dry when it's your turn to get ready for something.
You probably just kind of dove into some major, deeper relational qualities to any healthy relationship. But it's funny, our partnership has kind of worked, not seamlessly, because we've been through, you've had a kid, I've been through some tough seasons of life. We've had some challenging things happen to us, some blessings, some curses. But ultimately, most days I go into a workout with the idea of how I can push him. So I feed my personality. I'm a fullback. So I was serving the Sean Alexanders, the Corey Dillons, the Kevin Falks, the Sammy Morrises, the Reggie Bush, the Pierre Thomases. And so my mindset's always been kind of like, how do I take care of my dudes? How do I take care of the superstars? Well, this guy's on stage year round. He's always shooting for some magazine. There's always something that he has to be ready for. How do you keep your body this way at 50 years old? Well, mostly it's his due diligence, it's his discipline, it's his work ethic, but it also helps to have a guy that comes in with the mindset of, I'm not here for me, I'm here for him. So there'll be days where he'll text me on the way, hey, I need the mindset today, or I need you to kick my butt today, or I need you to challenge me today, and then we step those things up. There also have been the days where he has thoroughly challenged me and gotten more out of me than I ever thought I could give at this point in my life. So two-way street, but mentality, you hear that word out of him a lot. It's always going to start there.
Hey guys, I just want to throw this little thing in here as he's out angling me. The Titan uniforms are available over on my website, michaelhearn.com. And we are going to continue this discussion. Feel the material.
I just wanted to show you his mole. It's really nice and soft.
We're going to continue the discussion about getting rid of your training partner. So one thing that he said, and that's his personality, is that being a fullback, he had a job. He had to open up the hole. He didn't get the tons of glory when it turned into the pro. As a college, he got the glory because he was a running back. But as a pro, they moved into fullback, and so he had to learn his job of opening up the holes for Alexander.
Yeah,
one of the greatest.
Some of the best, yep.
And so that is his personality. My personality is always to try to train with somebody that's better than me or stronger than me, or pushes me in a sense. And then I want the very best out of them in that workout, because my goal for every single workout is to beat anybody I train with. I don't care if you're Thor, the strongest man in the world. When I trained with him, my goal, bypass everything else you humans say. Oh, well, you know, I'm a bodybuilder, or you're dieting, or you're not that size. It don't matter to me. I want to beat the guy. And so Heath is great because Heath will bring it, and he'll set a number, and he's great on stamina stuff. Like, you got 315, he'll hit 30, 40, every single week he'll do that. And then that challenges me to come in and try to beat it. And so that's what I love, and I want his very best. And so for me, as a training partner, I'm gonna push him to make sure he gives me his best. And so we work off each other in a great way, both of those ways.
Yeah. Do we have time for story time real quick?
Well, I was going to tell them one thing,
Okay.
and I know this is going to hurt people's feelings, and I did this for Muscle and Fitness. I wrote an article, the Titan column, and I said, get rid of your training partner. And I said, there's times when your training partner is holding you back.
Yeah.
There's times when they give you the excuse, can't make it today. I can't make it here and here. And that's going to be a character flaw. Those will continue to get worse. And if you're really trying to do this for health and fitness, and again, we're extremists in the sense of that we don't believe this is health and fitness. We believe this is our vessel. We need to treat it correctly so we can have longevity and live the life we do. And also it's that mental battle in the workout that I want the guy that's coming in who's pretty set. When he gets to the workout, he leaves his problems outside. And so I have actually got rid of training partners, and don't think they were just training partners. They were actually dear friends of mine that I removed them away from the workout, still friends, but I said, do not come in and train with me anymore.
I can see some of the wheels spinning because Mike said something a minute ago about how we treat our vessels. He treats his way better than mine, but we are very unique and alike in one way. When I got done playing ball, I had saw all my kind of counterpart veterans that went before me. They would either balloon up in weight or balloon down in weight. Well, what happens in either extreme is you lose a whole bunch of muscle. So when you get out of shape and gain weight, your joints start falling apart, but because there's more tugging on them and pulling on them, your body's not meant to carry that. Well, the opposite is, since I was 4, I've been playing. Since we were 8, we've been lifting weights. Since we were 14, we've been killing the weights. And so my body's only known one thing. So I said, man, even the guys that go lose 40, 50 pounds to get so-called healthy when they're done playing, their shoulders end up hurting, their back ends up hurting, their knees, well, all the muscle deteriorates because what you've always been, you've taken that away. And so I know you guys are sitting there, but Heath eats his donuts. I do. I enjoy life. I have 2 daughters. This man's on stage once a month. I'm never on stage. But the competition aspect and then how we believe our bodies need to be taken care of, there's a lot of likeness in there. So I think, listen, any place in life when you can find yourself in a service mode, we're built to be at our happiest, at our most peaceful, when our mind's not necessarily centered on us. So when I can come in and serve him, it is the best place for me to be. And then in the act of serving, I get his service back, and then there's that competition. I provide the banter, the trash talk, and we have a lot of fun. And so in the midst of our battles, you guys see the IG stories, our banter back and forth. You guys can find that. I always say ask for help. Truth is, one of his buddies reached out to me after I'd done the 225 on NFL Network, and back to his competitive gene, he brought me in only to destroy me, humiliate me, embarrass me so I'd never come back. And then after the first shoulder day, and then after our first leg day together, he was like, dude, you're welcome here anytime. I think we just became best friends. And I'm like, Mona's cool, so I'll stick around. No.
Bromance started.
Yeah.
Here's the scoop. You don't have to train with a best friend. You don't have to train with a friend. If you're going to a gym and you're looking for a training partner, find somebody bigger, stronger than you.
Yeah.
Go see if you can work in with them, and try that. That is a great way to get a training partner. Another way to get a training partner is somebody that holds you accountable, vice versa. They hold you accountable, they hold you back and forth.
Yeah.
And then also, understand this, a lot of the time you need to bring it and bring that energy, and don't just let the other guy pump you up, but you need to pump them up. So there's a give and take, and it's something that we talked about, and I've told you I really appreciated how he and I live. In the gym, yes, we're friends, but in the gym there is a rivalry, a battle. I'm gonna beat you, you're gonna beat me. And guys, I don't know why, that's not an ego thing. That's just how we are. We're born gladiators. We've been doing sports since we could walk. And if I ever get rid of that portion of me, I'm gonna lose a lot of me and what helps me battle every single day. You battle in the gym, you battle in life.
Let me touch on that.
Yep.
There is this, what is the phrase? Toxic masculinity that's floating around. I hate the phrase. Listen, we're never going to encourage anyone to be jerks. Matter of fact, I get onto him half the time for stopping our workouts down, taking pictures, helping people with their nutrition, whatever it is, because he's not focused enough for what he's got focused ahead, or what he needs to be focused ahead on. But man, if I could encourage you, other than find a great workout partner, find someone that can keep you accountable, but probably more importantly than any of that, God made us to be men. It doesn't mean aggressive jerks, but he made us to compete. He made us to want to win. There is something that a strong woman is going to find very attractive in a man that knows how to go out and compete, knows how to get it done, knows how to turn his switch on, and then knows how to turn it off when he goes back home to be the husband, the father, the son, whatever you need to be. But if there could be anything that this monster could give you, it would be find a way to turn your spirit of competition back on, because there's so many gifts in every single one of you men and women that's listening right now that you haven't been able to tap into because you haven't been able to find that competitive spirit. When you can tap into a competition mode that makes you really start to search for what's in you that you haven't tapped into, man, that's where greatness starts coming out of you. He's done it for so long. I'm in a season of life at 40, I was forced to start over. And so I've had to flip that switch in different mechanisms to get me to perform. I went to him, I said, dude, put me on a 30-day diet, because in this season of life, it's been the one area that I've struggled with. I love the weights, I love the competition, I love being a daddy, I love doing all this stuff. But man, you guys know I love my donuts. And so what I did, I went to my accountability partner and he said, no, this is what we're doing. And he made it crazy extreme because he knows how my brain works and I can't turn down the challenge. So listen, the time together, I was telling someone in the gym, quality time only comes with quantity time. We've spent almost 4 years together now, and so I get to know his buttons. I know I can push him, and I can read him like a book, and vice versa. I came in yesterday, he's like, hey, we've been on this diet 2 days now, and you haven't gotten your 2 hours of cardio in. I'm like, screw you, I'm a daddy first, I got other things to do. And then I'm like, shoot, let me go get my cardio in. So you learn about each other, but and tap into that competitive mindset. If your workout partner isn't helping you compete, find a new one. Find a new one.
And I love what he said, and I'm glad he said that too, because one thing that you're pointing out is, I know this is about you and you being the best you can be, but if you think that competition or a friendly rivalry or any of that kind of stuff, or a training partner that really outdoes you doesn't enhance you, I'm sorry, that's silliness, and you're actually just trying to give yourself an excuse. You guys know me and Stan Effernan. One of the biggest things is we got this rivalry that's been for years and years and years, and it's the funnest thing in the world, man. It really is. And guys, be guys. Enjoy this battle. You train with your partner, have fun with it, but go in there and hit it hard. Get rid of the old training partners that are not motivating you, or call in and cancel workout after workout after workout. That is going to drain you relative to finding somebody that's going to work for you.
Yeah.
How about some tips on trying to find some training partners? Because this is great. We get rid of a training partner, but like I was saying, I think one of the biggest things is look for somebody in the gym that's doing it. And I don't mean doing it for a small period of time, but all the different aspects. For me, I'm going to look at, I don't look at 20-year-olds, and I'm not impressed by 20-year-olds in shape. We were in shape by the time we were 15, 16. I was already winning the universe at 20. It's the guys that continue to do it for a long period of time, for years and years and years. And I'm like, okay, that guy's committed. Whatever he's doing, he has a lifestyle set up to where he's going to win.
Find the OG in your gym. Find the dude that's done it. When I got to New England, it was William McGinnis, it was Teddy Bruschi, it was Mike Vrabel. You had all these guys that were seasoned vets. So I wasn't just going to the running back. Sure, I had Corey Dillon. I had some other guys that could give me some really strong counsel of, man, how do you blend into this championship mentality that the Pats have here? But I was going to the linebackers because those are the guys that I was having to face. And so they knew the mentality I needed to have. So ask questions. You're going to get shot down a lot in this life. You're going to ask for help, and there are people will be like, no, you're going to meet a lot of jerks. But I promise you keep asking, you'll find the guy. It might be different than you've ever done it. He might require more of you than you've ever been required of before. But that'll be, if you're willing to submit to that authority. I say it all the time. This guy's taught me so much. I was taught so much stinking thinking by coaches that had my best interest at heart. They just didn't have the experience to teach me what he has. And so I have literally reinvented the way that I train young athletes. I challenge them differently. I put them in more awkward positions than ever, because there's no sport more than football that puts you in an awkward position. So why not train those awkward positions? So find the OG in the gym.
I want to say something so you don't misunderstand this. Because I try to outlift him, that doesn't mean that's your training partner. It doesn't have to be that. We also train with Robbie Robinson. And the reason I love training with Robbie Robinson is because it's a guy that does it at 72. And me now being a dad, just gives me tingles, because if any of my haters are out there going, your time is done, you're a father. Guys, I'm already thinking, I need to be a savage in 18 years because I want to be able to hang with my son. So that's younger than Robbie Robinson is now, and Robbie squats 405. So I'm stronger than Robbie, but there's something there that motivates me about Robbie and my respect for him and his longevity that I like. And then, I'm sorry.
No, go for it.
The other thing is, the person doesn't need to be stronger than you, but also understand what their goal is, because that helps. So this technically, and we've been friends for 4 years, and we've trained together for this whole time, on and off. This is 30 days where I am holding him accountable 100%, more than I've ever held him accountable, for a couple reasons. But I know he needs this, regardless of what he thinks. I'm going to put him in something that I'm going to try to
Destroy him.
I'm going to try to make him quit, technically. But I know his personality. And so I know his personality is, when he does quit for one day maybe, he'll be like so mad at himself, he'll come back twice as hard and kick my ass. And that's what I'm going to do for him during the next 30 days. And watch the change he does in the next 30 days.
Guys, right now I'm working with my one-on-one clients right here. Again, you guys can swipe up at the end of this, sign up, MikeO'Hearn.com. I got my 9-week Power Bodybuilding program going right now. You guys are going to love this if you are trying to get strong and build that muscle. All right, enjoy this video.
I'm gonna give you 2 workout partners, and then we'll end this thing down. Gavin Murphy, Steve Siegel.
Okay.
2 totally different cats. All right. Gavin Murphy, we'd be on leg press. Mona, we can't. Mona's back here like, what about me? Mona's stronger than all of us, so we can't bring her to the gym. So, but hey, Gavin Murphy, Mike and I would have literally, I don't know, the newbies say 24 plates, but really it was like 12 plates, because it's 12 on the left and 12 on the right, crushing leg press. Well, we literally have to take off.
I got to tell you, first of all, Gavin Murphy is
Irish.
So his sarcasm is at a level, he's basically Yoda of sarcasm. And so we could only learn from him. But he's 185 pounds, 5'9" is being kind.
He's so mad. He just blocked you on social media again.
So, but he is Irish. And if you know us Irish, we are beyond stubborn. I don't care what you say. We'll go the opposite just because it's our nature.
Yeah.
He would not quit.
Yeah. And so we'd take off sometimes 4 plates for him to do leg press, but he had set the number at 50, and then I had hit 52. And then Gavin, even though we had to lower the weight, he still had a number in his head. So the strength aspect, we play around a lot. I've never beat him in much of anything unless he's extremely dieted down, but we always compete with numbers, and I always try to hang with his weight on most things. But Gavin, you have that weight partner that he doesn't have to be as strong, but if he's willing to compete, he might be the best one in the gym for you. And then Steve Siegel. We would just classify him as comic relief, all right? So he doesn't really serve a purpose in the gym, but if you need business advice in between bench sets or squat sets, then you can go to Siegel, and of course he has all the answers if you ask Steve. So listen, it takes both worlds, right?
I don't know where I'm going to go with this, but I will say something great about Steve, is that his personality.
Judy's amazing.
Yeah, but Steve's personality is he won't quit. And so if we're
so
doing
he'll cheat
away,
the form to beat you.
yes, kind of. But he'll come in and he'll do something, and for his genetic gifts and for his body structure and his body weight, he'll do something that will impress us, that will push us in a sense too. Yeah, and then his personality is great, and so you always got to have that one dork that's there making good jokes.
Yeah, relationships. That's what it comes down to. They are the savior of life. We are not meant to isolate ourselves, go to the gym, find someone at work, find someone at your church, wherever you go. Just ask somebody. Men, we need to compete. We need brotherhood. We need a place to vent. We need a place to unwind. No place better to do it than in the gym.
Get a new training partner. Have a
Swipe
great
up.
day. Swipe up.
Actually, don't swipe up because this is
Me in shorts.
Okay.
There's a little thing in here as he's out angling me. The Titan uniforms are available over on my website, mikeohern.com. And we are going to continue this discussion. Feel the material.
I just wanted to show you his mole. It's really nice and soft.
We're going to continue the discussion about getting rid of your training partner.